Well, hello, friends. I did not share with you last night that this painting behind Tigger was a painting I did with the kids. It was my very first paint pour and splatter. Oh my gosh, this was the funnest project I think that I have ever done with the kids, except for one that I did with my niece when she was really, really little. That will always mark my memories. But I'm back with Tigger and wanted to just go through those 7 steps that I thought might be helpful. So we're talking about the process of change and embracing change. For change, the first thing we have to experience is enlightenment or revelation, illumination of some area that's in need of change. Number 2, awareness and acknowledgement. Once we are aware and we acknowledge the truth as it applies to us and our desire and our need to make the change, that's step number 2. We have to be aware, and then we have to acknowledge whatever it is that's come into illumination, that we acknowledge it as truth, and that we see that as a result of the truth, there's some type of transformation that needs to take place in a behavior, a thought, way of thinking, in a way of doing things, in moving toward greatness, maybe in releasing fear, so that we can overcome whatever area we have not yet manifested, I guess you would say. The third was motivation. So take time to dream what your new is. What does it look like? What does it feel like? How does it affect your world? Clearly put these things in view before you get started with your change. They will be motivators in the difficult days. So think about, like, say, for instance, you know what is it that you're wanting to change? Maybe it's the way you show up in your workplace. Maybe it's adding exercise in more of your day. Maybe it's a time of meditation in the mornings. Maybe it's the way that you engage with your family. Maybe it's the way that you show up to practically be kind in big and small ways in your everyday life. Whatever the change is, maybe you're angry and you're easily angered, and it's something that you're working on, and you have that before you. Think and visualize what it would look like to have that in place in your life, and how it would affect you, and how it would affect the people around you, and make that really clear for yourself, so that later on when you're going through the struggle, you're going to remember. That's going to be like your marker to remember why you're doing what you're doing. The fourth one is a plan of action. Note the steps that it will take to make the changes that you desire. Identify the goals and recognize the obstacles that have kept you from the change, so that you can set up a strategy to overcome as they arrive. Sometimes it can be internal things like fear. Other times it can be something that you are weak in, so that you need to get outside assistance or help or training or intervention or prayer support. Fifth was apply with consistency, daily moving in little ways toward the goal until you arrive. So apply what you have planned, and then do it consistently. Number 6 is perseverance. Perseverance means you keep on keeping on. Maybe you take action and you fall flat on your face. You feel like you failed, but get up, shake it off, and keep going. Try something different. Don't judge it and get stuck in the negative. When you get off track, be aware of it, and don't be so hard on yourself. Look at it objectively. Think about what happened and how you can do better in the future, and then let it go. Remind yourself of your motivation. Just keep doing your best in every situation. Typically, the change you desire won't happen overnight, so be patient and persevere. We might need to course correct, change the method, or get more help, and revisit our desire to get motivated again. But never give up. Changing habits and clearing blocks are crucial to successful transitions with ourselves and with our relationships. Number 7, maintain. Perform periodic reviews for preventive maintenance and sustain the new. It pays to review. So you go back and then double check and just make sure that everything that you had been learning and you put into place, that you're still operating in. And if you're not, then it gives you an opportunity to revisit that and then put back in place whatever needs to. So hopefully that was helpful. Have you great and glorious, love-filled and victorious day, friends, as you embrace change, dance in your bliss, and enjoy your journey. Say bye for now, Tigger.